Welcome again, students. Let's revise shortly about whatever we have studied today. The lesson Properties of Natural Resources includes three main points: properties of air, properties of water, and properties of soil. Our today's point was properties of soil. Color is an important property of soil. It can occur in different colors such as black, red, copper, yellow, and grey. The color of the soil depends upon its texture and its organic ingredients as well as on chemical ingredients like iron and lime. Here on this page, there is one experiment shown. There are 3 flasks and each flask contains a funnel into it. These funnels include the sand in each one. There are 3 different types of sand included in it, and water is poured into the funnel. When the water is poured into the funnel, all the 3 different flasks shows different measurements. Flask number A shows more water, whereas B little less, and the third C shows little less. This shows that soil is of different type. All types of soils are not same. Every type of soil has its property of holding water, which is individual. Let's learn something more about soil textures. There are different types of soils. First one is sandy soil. It is easy to plow this soil. Can you see the picture of a sandy soil? It is the particles of the sandy soil are little bit large. You can see it on the top surface of the land. Next comes silt soil. The silt soil particles are little bit smaller than sandy soil. And the third one comes clay soil. The particles of clay soil are very much smaller than silt soil and sandy soil. The clay soil holds more water as compared to silt soil and sandy soil. The quality of holding water in sandy soil is less than the silt soil and clay soil. Let's turn to next page. Page number 23. Here we come to know about soil structure. You can see the 4 different figures. The soil structure is in different ways: columnar, laminar, granular, and as well as block-shaped structure. All these structures are different than each other. It depends upon the different shapes of the particles in it. The fertility of soil depends upon soil structure. Uses of soil. Plants conservation. It helps to conserve plants and to grow the plants. Water conservation. When the soil is well enough and of good quality, water is conserved and allocated in the soil. Third one comes plasticity. Plasticity means it can take any shape. You give the shape of any container to the soil and let it remain for a long time. For certain properties, heat it remains in that condition only. For example, vessels made of sand, bricks, stones, made for constructions, etc. That is, the purpose of soil can be done for so many things. We can prepare different things of soil: earthen pots, earthen lamps, idols, bricks, etc. These all things can be made up of soil. Let's learn some useful types of soils: china clay, shadow soil, terracotta soil, multani soil, etc. Let's turn to next point. Soil testing. The proportions of the various ingredients of soil can be determined by soil testing. During soil testing, the soil is examined for color, texture, and the proportion of organic matter in it. Soil is tested to find out if there is a deficiency of any ingredient and to decide what measures should be taken to remove the deficiency. Causes of diminished soil fertility means what will be the purpose of the soil to get harmed. Soil pH less than 6 or higher than 8. If the pH level of soil is less than 6 or if it is greater than 8, then the soil will be harmed. Low proportion of organic matter. This means that there is no dead organism present in soil, therefore the organic matter will be less and its proportion will be low. No proper drainage of water. The water is more time allocated in the soil and therefore it is not very much useful for the plants or living organism. Thus the soil can get harmed. Repeated cultivation of the same crop. Only one type of crop is planted again and again, and all the necessary nutrients are going off the soil, that is repeated cultivation of the same crop. Continuous use of saline water. Saline water means salty water, that is seawater. Continuous use of saline water. Excessive use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides. The fertilizers which we get from companies are chemical fertilizers. Also, the sprays which we use for plantation purpose to protect the plants from insects, they are called as pesticides. When we use chemical fertilizers and pesticides in more proportion, then also the soil can get damaged. Students, here we come to know about properties of soil. Thank you.